Welcome back, Morris Knolls, to our last episode of News from the Nest. Marking Period 4 is almost over, and the countdown to summer has officially begun. News from the Nest is thrilled to be back and to share our packages with you. So much has happened before the break that we need to catch up on.
The show will include updates of some spring sports, an elective that you might like to add to your schedule for the upcoming school year, and a chilling ice cream shop in town. We've had an amazing year, so finish strong, Knolls. Let's get started.
The Morris Knolls girls softball team is blasting their way through this season. The current record as of March 8th stands at 12 wins and 3 losses. These girls have been hard at work all season and giving it their all during their games. Watch and see Coach Heineman lead his group of determined and competitive girls to success.
The Morris Knolls varsity softball team is pushing through the season with determination and grit. The team is coming off a strong 2024 season, finishing first in the conference with a record of 24 wins and only 5 losses.
The regular season schedule is a total of 23 games in the NJAC American League, with returning players and new underclassmen. This year's roster includes 2 seniors, 11 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 2 freshmen. Under the leadership of head coach Keith Heineman, the team has been at hard work since winter. You may have seen them working on footwork and strength throughout the winter season in the weight room and hallways. During the season, they continue to focus on building endurance, improving technique, and strengthening fundamentals. Varsity practices on the lower softball field while JV trains on the upper field near the tennis courts. Coach Hyman emphasizes the importance of doing small things right. We put a high focus on fundamentals in practice, he shared. If you can't do the little things right, then you'll never be able to achieve big things. Effort and attitude are equally important.
If you aren't giving it your best every day, we will let the players know. When asked what makes a great softball player, Coach Heineman said it's about more than just athletic ability. It's about time, effort, and commitment. The player who works at their craft will become the best version of themselves. Inside the gym, there is a banner that reads, "Success is a choice, outwork everyone." Heineman believes passion and dedication are the most important qualities a player can have. The softball community at Morris Knolls is one of the high standards and competitive excellence, says Heineman. He's proud of what the players accomplished both on the field and in the classroom. They're also active in clubs and volunteer work, making them well-rounded individuals who go on to achieve things beyond school grounds. Leading up to the season, the team competed in 9 scrimmages between March 17th and 27th. As the game for itself, softball is played with 4 bases: home, first, second, and third, and usually consists of 7 innings.
All pitches are thrown underhand, which is one of the most notable things in softball. A force-out happens when a ball is caught before it hits the ground or thrown to a base before the runner arrives. Foul balls, hit outside the field of play, count as strikes unless the batter already has 2 strikes. A ball is a pitch thrown outside of the strike zone and can be counted up to 4 until the batter takes a free run to first base. The players take on different positions: pitcher, catcher, infielders, and outfielders. Infielders cover the area near the bases, making quick plays and ground ball stops. A softball field also has a smaller infield, making base plays much faster paced. Outfielders handle fly balls and longer throws back to the infield positions. Players wear uniforms that include pants, shirts, cleats, and face masks. Batters wear helmets for protection, and all players wear gloves to catch the larger, heavier softballs used in the game. With hard work, strong leadership, and a community rooted in excellence, the Morris Knolls softball team is ready for a season of growth, effort, and heart.
For younger players looking to grow, there will be a summer softball camp from June 23rd to 26th, led by Coach Heineman. Softball is one of the sports that makes Knolls a notable athletic school. Make sure to head down and watch either JV or varsity and support these hard-working players. This has been Julian, Zakir, and Jenna reporting for News from the Nest.
The Morris Knolls girls softball team is made up of some of the most dedicated student athletes. Not only do they play great on the field, but their close community makes them work well together. Make sure to come down to the softball field and support these girls while they continue their way through their championship season.
The Morris Knolls boys and girls track team is bolting through our final quarter, pushing past limits and setting new records. With every event, our athletes showcase their dedication, speed, and strength, proving how hard work leads to success. Whether it's sprinting down the track, soaring over hurdles, or doing field events, every competitor has a chance to excel and make their mark. Now let's dash into this powerful package.
Spring is here, and with that comes the exhilarating return of spring sports, but none is as thrilling and electrifying as spring track and field. Spring track isn't just about competition, it's about dedication, teamwork, community spirit. Athletes push themselves to their limits in every event, from sprinting to long-distance running, hurdles, and thrilling field events like pole vaulting and javelin.
Spring track at Morris Knolls High School takes place from late March to early June, with students constantly putting up new and impressive records. Track and field offer something different for everyone and allow student athletes to show their skills in racing, vaulting, jumping, and throwing. Races are broken into sprinting and distance.
Sprinting is the fast-paced part of track, focusing on short-distance races where athletes must sprint at their fastest. Their events are the 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, and hurdles. A 100 meter is a quarter-around event where runners go all out from start to the finish, making it one of the most thrilling events. The 200 meters involves running around half the track and then sprinting straight to the finish line, while the 400 meters is a full lap around the track that tests both speed and endurance. Hurdling is an exciting track event in which athletes race over hurdles, requiring speed, strength, and technique.
There are 100-meter high hurdles for girls, 100-meter high hurdles for boys, and 400-meter intermediate hurdles. Sprinters train hard to improve their speed and technique, such as their starting blocks and running form. Long-distance running is a big part of track and field, involving races from 800 meters to 3,200 meters, requiring both physical endurance and mental strength. While races often occur on tracks, they can also take place on cross-country courses, and athletes must train hard to improve their stamina and pacing. Successful long-distance runners must prioritize nutrition, hydration, and recovery, since it is part of their training.
In a relay race, teams of up to 4 runners compete by taking turns running a certain distance while passing a baton from runner to runner. Timing is important, and dropping the baton or stepping out of the exchange zone can lead to losing time or even the race. Success in a relay relies on both individual speed and teamwork. Field events demonstrate great athleticism and strength with a variety of challenging events.
Pole vaulting is a field event where athletes run down a runway to gain speed before using a long, flexible pole to bring their body in the air to jump over a high bar, beginning at 7 feet for girls and 9 feet for boys. High jump is a field event where athletes aim to jump over a horizontal bar with only 3 attempts at each height. Heights typically move up every 2 inches, with girls starting around 4 feet to 4'4" and boys 5 feet to 5'4". Some athletes can clear heights up to 5'4" for girls and 6 for boys.
Safety equipment like landing mats is important due to the height and risks involved in the jumps. Long jump and triple jump are field events that show great athletic ability.
In the long jump, athletes run down a runway and jump into a sandpit, aiming for maximum distance by focusing on speed, angle, and landing technique. Triple jump is similar to long jump, but consists of 2 long bounding jumps on the same foot and then switching feet before the final jump into the sandpit. To excel in both events, athletes need strong legs, good balance, and consistent practice to improve their timing and technique.
Success in these events depends on practice, muscle, strength, and coordination, with each having its own rules but all aiming for their maximum distance. With so much excitement and so much going on at a track and field meet, don't miss the opportunity to cheer on our talented team as they display their hard work and passion for the sport. Meets are being held in schools around Morris County, so go out and support Morris Knolls High School's track and field team. This has been Isabel, Aaron, and Ariana reporting for News from the Nest.
As the season speeds by, the track is continuing to be alive with determination and competition. Track and field is more than just a sport. It's a mental challenge, a journey, and the team strives to be better every day. If you are interested in being part of this team next season, run to contact Mr. Salupi or any of the other coaches to find out what track and field has to offer.
Ice cream, you scream, Morris Knolls screams for ice cream, and when you do, you head down to Denville Dairy. Here's the inside scoop of the adored ice cream parlor, where we'll tell y'all how it got started and became the cool spot for ice cream in Denville. Now let's sprinkle into this package.
As the warmer weather approaches, the locals head to the hot spots such as the ice cream palace known as Denville Dairy for their unique and delectable flavors that will cool you off on the hot summer day. Denville Dairy is a successful family-run establishment for over 50 years. Jack Fine was the founder of Denville Dairy, who worked various jobs to support the family, from washing dishes to pumping gas and making pizzas. In 1964, Jack partnered with Bob Cummins, later buying their first Dairy Queen in Parsippany in 1966.
The two expanded to 4 franchises before parting ways. Jack kept the Denville location. He and his wife Lois left the franchise system to create Denville Dairy, focusing on homemade hard ice cream with premium ingredients.
Originally, the store operated seasonally with 2 walk-up windows and sold Christmas trees in winter for extra income. Their 4 children grew up in the business, helping from a young age, learning all aspects of operation. In 1985, the business moved from East Main Street to Broadway, after losing its lease, converting to a fabric store in what we know now as Denville Dairy. In 2011, Denville Dairy was damaged by Hurricane Irene and completely renovated with community support. After Jack passed away in 2013 at the age of 70, with Lois following at the age of 73 after battling cancer. Their 4 children now run the business, keeping it going.
Denville Dairy has a wide selection of delectable ice cream flavors. They have flavors such as chocolate marshmallow, peanut butter cupcake, maple walnut, graham slam, and marble chip cheesecake. A quart of ice cream is about $8.65 and half a gallon is about $12.95.
The fascinating flavors and tastes of the delicious ice cream give satisfaction to customers of Denville Dairy, which is exactly why this is such a local hotspot. This has been Alanis, Jeremy, Savina, and Lemon reporting for News from the Nest.
So next time you're in Denville and craving a sweet treat, we recommend Denville Dairy as one of your first places on your radar. With all the variety and welcoming atmosphere, it's sure to satisfy your sweet tooth. Now let's make like a banana and split into the next package.
The art electives that you can pick here at Morris Knolls are endless, with new art projects making their way to the halls and walls of Knolls. Each one brings students into their own creative realm, with their art being one of a kind, and it's like you're being transported straight into it. Let's paint our way into this package.
All the art classes at Morris Knolls strive to promote curiosity and creativity, blending cultural aspects from the real world and the imagination of students who take one of these courses.
First-year art classes that everyone can take are Introduction to Art, Cartooning and Animation, Digital Art and Design, and lastly, Mixed Media Sculpture. In Intro to Art, students will focus on the fundamentals and basic art principles, helping them create and develop original ideas. Students also dive into the elements of art with lots of skills like shading, lines, shapes, and anatomy being taught. Students that take this class will make up multiple projects in one final project at the end of the year that will get put up on display, some being full sketches and colorings and finished paintings. Introduction to Art helps provide students with a basis for more advanced art classes here at Knolls. Other art classes like Advanced Art Techniques, Advanced Digital Art and Design, and Studio Art Workshop give advanced artists an opportunity to learn more and develop their art style and provide them with a basis for real-world artworks.
Cartooning and Animation is a one-year elective open to any grade, without any prerequisites. In this class, students learn about character design and bringing them to life with drawing and building up a portfolio of their quality work. This portfolio will include hand-developed characters, comic strips, political cartoons, caricatures, and short animations. In cartooning and animation, there will be short animations that are hand and digitally drawn, blending different creative aspects of art together. The class is all about promoting personal growth and curiosity to their creativeness and self-expressions.
Digital Art and Design is an introduction to the world of basic design elements and principles. With the use of computers, they can be applied in fine and commercial art. Students can create graphics, edit photographs, and animate images better known as GIFs. In class, they will work with software programs such as Photoshop, iMovie, iPhoto, and Corel Painter. Digital art also involves looking at different careers that involve digital art, like graphic design, animation, web designing, and game art. Overall, this class explores the advances of the industrial use of computer art.
In Mixed Media Sculpture, students will work very hands-on, creating pieces through a variety of 3D media. Students will craft figurative and abstract works like jewelry, masks, and also functional pieces of art.
Some of the 3D media they use are clay, paper mache, wire, cardboard, duct tape, found objects, and finishes.
They use subtractive and additive methods so that students can expand their knowledge of form, structure, function, and balance in art. Mixed media sculpture is very beneficial to students interested in art, architecture, engineering, fashion/costume design, and accessory design, as well as production/industrial design.
If you have been wanting to learn art or find your art style, the classes at Knolls give resources and knowledge for new and continuing artists. All of the courses at Knolls help students define their spark of creativity and expand their artistic talents. This has been Quinton, Liam, and Lila reporting for News from the Nest.
As you can see, Morris Knolls has a colorful selection of art classes that everyone gets to experience. There's so much hard work and effort put into all their pieces. Come to the Art and Tech Showcase on June 2nd through June 4th and see their art on display.
We hope you enjoyed the 6th and final episode of News from the Nest from our Block 1 class as much as we did creating it.
We've enjoyed creating these news stories for you all and keeping up to date with everything Knolls related throughout the year.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to keep up to date with everything Knolls related.
Thank you for spending the year with us. Those are the goodbye for the year. You can always find our videos on YouTube. Good luck to all the seniors graduating this year, and to everyone, keep working hard and strive to achieve excellence. Have a great summer, Knolls. Until next year. This has been the best from the nest.